And welcome to Around the Table. It is a Friday. What is today? The 6th?
6th of December.
The 6th of December. We're counting the days down till Christmas.
Aren't we, though?
Oh, my gosh. It's a beautiful day out today. Nice, brisk, cold weather.
You like it?
Actually, I don't like it this cold.
I despise it, but, whatever.
Yeah, well, we've got a, we did the Christmas parade Monday.
Yeah, we did.
Seems like an eternity ago. But we're doing the Mountain Home Christmas parade tonight at 6 o'clock.
Oh, damn.
We'll be doing that live. If you want to tune in to watch that, all the people over
That's
in
going to
Mountain
be
Home.
cold. Are you helping?
Yeah. Be me and Karen McCaig.
So y'all are announcing it?
Yeah, we always do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. But the wind isn't supposed to be...
Well, I'll stand in front of Karen or somebody.
Do you stand? You don't sit or anything? You stand?
No,
Like
stand.
we used to do?
Yeah,
kinda?
we stand right
Okay.
there on the street.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
be darned.
Yeah, we'll have it
Okay.
lit up. And
Please tell Karen hello.
I will.
Yeah.
She used to come and be in plays over here.
Yeah.
Of course, that's been a while back.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we love Karen. We used to do the 726 show over there in Mountain Home
Yeah.
with her.
Yeah.
And it just kind of,
She's
COVID
funny.
kind of stopped everything.
She's quite a little card. She's funny.
She is funny.
Yeah.
And she's phenomenal in all the plays she's in.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's a
got
character. When I first met her, my son Gil and I were doing a production at the hospital. And she was working at the hospital as I think she worked in clerical. She's a nurse. She's
right,
an RN.
right.
But she was doing, I think, insurance or something in one of the offices.
Oh,
And she
okay.
came out to, I think they were doing some skits and she was involved. And I said, she's awesome.
I need her.
Well, yeah, I was looking for a co-host.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
She was perfect for that.
Yeah, she did well.
Karen McCaig. Anyway, great weather out there today. Don't think it's going to rain or snow, but we've got the temperatures for us. 19 this morning.
I don't really want it to rain right this second because it's a little bit cold, but something needs to settle the dust
Yeah.
on my dirt road specifically.
Okay.
But like rain would be good.
Yeah.
Anything.
Or just have somebody come in and pave your road.
Well,
How about that?
we talk about that. It never. Yeah.
Well, if you go out and you drive, I forget how many miles of dirt road, like 2,000 or 3,000 miles of dirt. That's quite a bit of dirt road to pave.
No doubt.
Yeah.
They could pave it to my house, but then all the neighbors would be going, "Excuse me."
Back years ago, they used to come out on a regular basis on my road and grade it. But
I
now
have
it's like
that.
once or twice a year they do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they used to grade it quite a bit.
The county does a really good job of grading, but it rains. You get all the potholes, and then inevitably they'll do it, and it'll turn around and rain again. So it's like,
yeah, it's almost funny that they grade, and I know they don't do this on purpose, but it's kind of odd that the days that they grade, the next day it rains, and then there's potholes again.
Do you not think they can check the forecast?
Yeah.
I didn't say that. That was rude.
Well, we should check
That
the
was
forecast.
mean.
You want to check the forecast, see if there's any rain coming up. Sunny with a high near 40.
Oh,
46
I was
today
saying
for
maybe
the
the
high.
people that grade the road should check the
Oh,
forecast.
well, we could check the forecast for them and tell them hey, let's do this. Let's look at the weather, and if your road is not in tip-top shape, you call them, tell them what the weather is, and say, this is the perfect time to come and grade my road.
Here's the date according to the forecast. Yeah. Well, there you go. So let's talk about today. You want to?
High 46 today. Wind chill values up to 20 below. No, not 20 below. 20 below freezing. It'd be 20 degrees. Basically. Calm winds this morning. Hope the winds are calm tonight. Mostly clear tonight, around 29 degrees. Calm winds becoming southwest about 5 miles per hour.
Okay.
When it's cold, 2-mile-an-hour wind is bitter. So
You better. Do you have some hand warmers, Dan?
I don't have hand
Foot
how
warmers?
I don't have. Where do you
Electric
get those?
blanket?
Where do we get those?
I got those at Dunham's.
I'll go. I'll get me some. I'll drive
They may
over
have
there.
hand ones too, but those worked fine for you.
Those were good.
The foot thingies.
Those were good. Anyway, partly cloudy. Let me go back.
Sorry.
Let me go back to
I
Saturday.
interrupted.
Saturday was sunny with a high near 58, and then Saturday night 41 for the low. And you want to take Sunday for me?
Rain likely. Oh.
There we go.
Yay, there's my word. Rain likely mainly afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 60%. There will be some wind gust and a high of 57. Excuse me. And then continuing into Sunday night, we have a 40% chance of rain before midnight, mostly cloudy with a low of 45. So the nights aren't quite as frigid as they
Yeah,
are.
really.
Wind gusts could be up to 20 miles per hour. Monday, mostly sunny, high of 60. Monday night, mostly cloudy with a low of 37. There's gusts throughout Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday, partly sunny with a high of 46. Did I just do that one? No, I didn't. Tuesday night,
Well, it's the
mostly clear
same.
with a low of 25. Put it on repeat.
Yeah.
Wednesday and Thursday, highs
It's
are in the
about the same.
45 to 50 and lows in the 20s.
It's just going to be cold in the
It's
during
winter.
the day.
You know, it's
Cold
we
overnight.
all know how I feel about winter.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway,
Okay.
here we are.
Here we are. Hey, our topics to ponder for this week have been Christmassy,
Yes.
holiday-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So today's last question is, what is a positive change you made or accomplishments you're proud of yourself for this year?
It's not up. I will put it up.
Okay.
So give me a second, people.
Not what will happen next year, but what accomplishments have you made this year that you're really, really proud of?
Okay. I can't answer because I'm typing. But
Okay.
You answer.
Let's see.
Excuse me.
I don't know that I have an answer. Let me think. I don't know. Relationships, maybe with family and friends, and those get better.
Right.
Hopefully they get better. That's a huge accomplishment when you're trying to, hold things together and,
True. True.
it'd be horrible if you didn't have family and friends, right?
Oh, I think it'd be
if-
awful. I would be lonely. I wouldn't like that.
Not so much friends, but family is very, very important.
God, you have the longest question ever. Jeez.
Sorry. It's only 25
Holy
words.
crap. What is
Yeah,
the positive change you made or accomplishments you're proud of yourself for this year?
Yeah, you could take
That was the right word. That
Yeah.
was. I need to make sure, but good gosh, I just had to keep typing, Dan.
I'm so sorry.
Lordy.
I'm sorry that your attention span is only 3 seconds long. Maybe not even half of
I
that.
lost it, man. I was done.
So anyway, go to our Facebook page. We've usually gotten quite a few responses, and we're proud of that. Thank you so much for
We appreciate
Pipe
that
it
y'all
in.
engage, for
Yeah.
sure.
yeah
Okay, there it is. I want to make sure it was up there. Good narkies.
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 We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
Okay.
Aw, I remember that. Not from this time, 1877, but 147 years ago today, many believe this was the day Thomas Edison first recorded sound with his phonograph. That original recording, the first verse of a popular children's song, has been lost, but he recorded it again in 1927 to mark his invention of 50 mark his invention's 50th anniversary.
Well, I know why.
That was a mouthful for me.
I know why he threw it away.
Why?
He discarded. Well, I mean, you ever recorded something and you
Oh, yeah.
you flubbed up and you said a bad word? That's
That and when I do my Dirt Road Dirts, it's the same deal. But yeah, the bad word has
the
come
first.
out.
The first. It's usually the first one, and he said a bad word, and he
That's
says,
what he
"I
did.
can't."
You think he did?
Yes.
You
Absolutely.
don't think he just went, "Oh, that sucked.
No.
Let me try that again."
He says, I'm going to try that again because I don't want that word to be used.
You know, Dan has a vivid imagination. Just like in awe.
Do you want your polished work to be out there? Not
Yeah, you know, but after a point, I'm thinking specifically. I mean, like I can only talk about me in my personal experience, but I know when I have to do those little videos for every morning, I'm like, most of them, I will go through about 10 takes.
Oh, no.
A lot of times because it's like, I've screwed up a word or
you need to save those for bloopers.
I have before, but I think, yeah. I'm like, that is bad.
Funny.
Anyway.
This was 60 years ago, back in 1964. The animated puppet special Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer came to television, now a Christmas perennial.
Do you watch it?
I probably don't watch the whole thing, but I like to see it's there. Yeah.
I did the Santa Claus Is Coming to Town just recently.
Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
But those are good.
Okay.
Classics.
The next one you'll have to read.
Okay. 55 years ago today, a free concert by the Rolling Stones at Altamont Speedway in Alameda County. I can't even talk, people. Alameda, is that how you say that? Alameda County, California. Alameda County, California, was marred by the deaths of 4 people, including one who was stabbed by Hell's Angels. I'm not going to read the rest.
All right.
United States. That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
This was back 51 years ago, 1973. Chief Justice Warren Burger swore in Congressman Gerald Ford of Michigan to succeed Spiro Agnew as vice president.
He was walking slowly, really calmly. He was pointing at everyone.
35 years ago today, 14 women were shot to death at the University of Montreal's School of Engineering by a man who then took his own life. That student that you just heard was standing nearby.
Neighbors have to realize that in any scenario, Jerusalem is the capital of the Jewish people.
7 years ago today, President Trump moved the United States Embassy to Israel from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, ignoring warnings from Palestinians and others that doing so would compromise Mideast peace. Jerusalem Mayor Nir Barkat applauded the move.
Stand up for workers, to stand up for women, to stand up for our children. I'm ready to build a stronger Georgia. God bless you. Keep the faith and keep looking up.
2 years ago today, Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock defeated Republican challenger Herschel Walker in a Georgia runoff election that ensured Democrats an outright majority in the Senate. Warnock told his supporters in Atlanta he's ready to do the work. He sounded like Barack Obama in that clip.
Sure did.
It's my birthday recently. For my birthday, I got a humidifier and a dehumidifier. Put them in the same room, let them fight it out.
He's funny.
That's funny. This was a birthday cut. 69 years ago today, comedian and actor Stephen Wright was born. He is best known for his deadpan delivery of jokes based on everyday life. And here's a clip from his 1985 show, A Stephen Wright Special.
I am not interesting. What am I supposed to say? I went to magic camp?
That's funny. Sorry. Steve Carell was born this day in whatever year, 1967. He is 57 years old. And that was a clip from the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Okay.
Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
More than once?
I don't know.
No.
I don't think so. I think
it was a repeater for you.
Not very many movies I watched 2 times.
What about Evan Almighty? Have you seen him in that?
Yeah, I saw that movie.
You are unimpressed, I can tell.
It's all right.
I like the movie a lot.
Yeah,
anyway.
It's whatever tickles your funny bone.
And it does. So there you go.
There you go. You got a weird funny bone. Okay. We have what's that?
Can I do a quick blurb about something? This weekend, Frenzy is donating 20% of their sales over the weekend of Saturday and Sunday, December 7th and 8th.
20?
To the call.
Okay.
To the call.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So while you're out Christmas shopping, just remember that you can go by Frenzy and do that. And the call is a nonprofit organization that mobilizes local churches and serves local area to try to get kids placed out of foster care. You know, their goal is to never have to have a kid in foster care. But we all know that that's not a reality that's probably likely. But anyway, all the proceeds go to that.
Okay.
And I told the owner I would plug that.
Okay.
So there we are.
All right. Okie dokie.
Yeah.
We have Aaron Anderson from Vigilant Inspection Services coming in to talk about the importance of inspecting a home.
There you go.
Whether you're going to sell it or buy it or you just want to...
Just for the heck of it?
Just for the... Well, yeah. Why not?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to know what all's wrong.
Yeah. You may... You don't want to be walking through the living room one day and you fall through into the basement.
No, I would prefer that not happen, Dan.
So, I mean, he does inspections. So we'll find out all about that and why it's important to you. Aaron Anderson, we'll have him on the show in just a few minutes. Stick around, stay with us. You're listening to the original KHOZ 94.9 right here, right now. And also on K26 Hometown Television, YouTube Television, and Facebook. Stick around, stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. We have a special guest in the studio Would you put too many logs on the fire or
heat-
something?
The heat came on.
Oh my
Well,
gosh!
good
Why did you turn the heat up? It's
I didn't do anything to
okay. We have with us in the studio Aaron Anderson. He's with Vigilant Inspection Services.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for being here.
I appreciate the
Yeah,
chance.
yeah. And I've used you, so I have firsthand knowledge of what you do, and I have to say I was impressed.
Yeah, we just worked together last week.
Yeah. We worked on a house that I'm thinking about purchasing, and Aaron came in and talked about things that I had not considered. And you do things. I used to build houses, so I kind of know what the
Yes, me
construction
too.
is of those kind of things. But you have some newfangled technology, and you look at things in a perspective of safety, and not only your public safety, but also your health. The construction of the home, the insulation, and all those things. Kind of give us a rundown on what services you offer.
Well, we specialize in home inspection. We don't do commercial. We do residential home inspections, mostly for private homeowners, but we do invest sometimes for investors sometimes.
Okay.
I get a lot of
Oh, yeah.
out-of-state work. There's some people I've inspected for that I've never met. They're from out of state.
Yeah.
They're interested in like an Airbnb or purchasing something, so they book me online. I give them the report, and we don't interact.
Okay.
That's not something I prefer.
Right.
I like to meet people. And what we try and do is, I've built homes for 25 years. I find everything, most things. Everyone misses stuff.
Yeah.
But I find a great majority of problems in houses because I've built things, and I've had subcontractors my entire life, so I know how they try and hide things.
Okay,
from me.
yeah.
You know what you're looking for.
Yeah, so if I'm looking for something that's suspicious, I know what's going on.
Yeah.
So, but we like to offer solutions. We don't want to scare homeowners away. If you're interested in a house, we want to help get you in that house by offering services or ideas to help protect you in the home.
Mm-hmm.
But what you learned from us specifically is when we met is that I brought up things that weren't necessarily related to the home inspection. Just the home inspection. We talked about other things like people around you,
Yeah, your neighbors
situations you're in.
Yeah.
We want to make you aware about the entire process because my focus is my client.
Right.
I talk to realtors, I talk to insurance agents, but that's not my main focus. I work for the client. My concern is not with making your realtor happy. My concern is making you happy. That's why we discuss the other issues on the home that might not make you want to live there, or also we discussed benefits of living there. I just try and explain to everybody all concepts of a house that I understand.
Transparency about what you're getting into.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't lie. I'm not going to make something up so your realtor likes me or you like me. I'm pretty blunt. I'm going to be direct to you, and I'm going to explain both the good and bad. And then that final decision, I leave up to you.
Yeah.
I just want you informed as possible so you can make a good
Right.
decision.
Well, that's
based on the
good.
home.
That's what we like. We like to
Yeah.
be able to have educated decisions
Yeah.
based on fact.
Yeah,
Fact.
the truth,
Yeah.
the honest
Yeah.
truth is
Yeah.
what I like to do.
Yeah.
Well, can we go through just some of the things that you like a checklist of things you go through when you inspect a piece of property?
Yes, I use a very specific checklist, and that's why I don't like homeowners there until the last half hour of the inspection, because sometimes they think I'm rude because I can't interrupt the inspection process. That's how you end up missing things.
Right.
I have a specific
Oh,
list
you're
I
just
go down.
you could be
You're
distracted
focused.
by
Yes,
the
sir.
person. Well, what about
Yes.
this? What about that? What do you think about
Yes.
this? Do you like the cabinets? Do you,
Yes,
all that
and
stuff.
I understand that. I get repeated questions all the time, because every homeowner is not trained in construction. So that's
Sure.
one thing you got to get used to when talking to people is repeated questions. So you have to be understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So I just try and answer all that, and we have a checklist we go through. I start on the roof, then I work my way down the house, and I look at the exterior, the siding. We look at the foundation, and we look at the grade around the house, because I inspected a house in Branson recently where the realtor got extremely upset with me. She thought I was too hard on the house because I wrote up all these things.
Oh.
But what happened was I found a part in the basement that was moldy. So I wrote that up, and the mold wasn't extreme. It could be fixed.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted the homeowner to know about the mold.
Mm-hmm.
So I started with the mold. I went outside of the moldy subfloor, and I looked. I seen negative grade, which means the grade was down. It was not sloped away from the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally traced the problem all the way to the road and the culvert. The ditch on the culvert
okay.
was bad. It was crushed. The ditch was washed out. So all that water was not going down the street.
It was
going against the house, hitting the side of the foundation,
And causing
building up too much moisture. So I wasn't trying to offend her.
Yeah.
I was just trying to say, look, if you address these 3 problems, the mold will go away. Start in the street, fix the road,
The origination
fix the drainage.
place.
Yes, you have
okay.
to find a solution for the people. You know what I mean? I don't want to just say your basement's moldy, fix it, and then leave.
Yeah.
I want to try and find out what caused the problem, the solution to the problem, and then get you past that issue. Because if he wanted the house, so I didn't want him to buy a house that's going to mold, or he's going to clean the mold up and it's just going to come right back.
Right.
Because
right,
it goes all the way out to the street and the culvert. So I'm not picking a house apart.
Mm.
I'm just trying to help them find the solution
Okay.
and the cause.
All right. So when you come on to a location like that, you look at certain things. An older home may have been built in the 80s or 90s, and they may have used like cellulite insulation.
Yes, blown-in insulation is common.
And over the years it could settle or whatever. Can
Yes.
you determine that? Detect
We
that?
can. We have thermal imaging we use.
Okay.
That we can look at walls that have settled insulation or are not. I've found walls that had no insulation in it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have a video on Facebook where a customer in Branson had a rental. He owned this rental for 8 months. His utilities constantly ran. His heater never shut off. His air conditioner never shut off. And HVAC kept going there and working on the problem, saying there's nothing wrong with the HVAC. Nothing wrong with the HVAC. That's what they kept telling this guy. So he said, okay, I'm going to have someone come out and check it besides you. I'm going to have another HVAC company. And their response was, that's going to violate your warranty.
Oh,
and we will not come back, which to me is not right.
Yeah.
Because what are you afraid of? I understand if they come out and work on it.
Yeah.
That would violate a warranty but if they come out and assess the situation,
it's like a second opinion.
they're afraid. They're afraid of accountability. So this went on for 8 months total with this guy. Because his first month, he realized, my utility bill's $1,200 this month. It should not be that bad.
Mm-hmm.
So he finally got a hold of me, and I went in there, and in 5 minutes, I found his problem with that thermal gun.
Wow.
Because I went upstairs, turned it on, and looked. There was not one piece of insulation in this guy's attic. They forgot to insulate the entire attic.
No wonder.
So for 8 months, he paid a utility bill that was quadruple of what he had
He could have put insulation in.
And the contractor instead threatened him.
What?
This will violate the warranty. This is slander. You can't say this. We'll send our lawyer after you. That's their response.
Oh, my gosh.
So I went up there, scanned it, and got him insulation. That's where I find satisfaction in my job.
There you go.
Wow.
Because this guy is paying bills, and it don't matter how much money he has.
Yeah.
You're still taking his money. He does not deserve to that. He paid for a house with insulation.
Right.
Yeah.
So he should have the insulation.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
So,
you usually inspect homes that are being sold, or for whatever reason, or somebody wants to invest in a piece of property. Should a person just have their home inspected if they've had it for 20 years?
Yeah.
we do. We have done yearly inspections.
Oh, okay.
Because I inspected my home, honestly, when I first started for my report, and there were things I found that I had to fix.
Okay.
And I'm a contractor, I'm a home inspector, but it's like the shoemaker without shoes.
Right.
And that's part of the reason why when I built houses, I insisted they get an independent inspector. They would ask me, who should I use? I don't know. Find an inspector that's independent from me, from your realtor, from everyone, and have the home inspected.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I go off recommendations of realtors all the time, but I'm not employed by the realtor.
Right.
I'm not employed by the contractor. So if your contractor or realtor employs a home inspector, they pay his salary. Don't use them
you
or
can
that
see where
man.
there can be some bias there.
There's 100% that's bias. I've seen
because
it
he's trying to sell
Branson. Yes,
They
sir.
want to sell the house.
Yes, sir. I know. I specifically know a contractor up there that produces probably 50 to 60 Airbnbs a year, and his home inspector is a relative.
Oh.
Okay.
He sends his cousin to inspect,
And
this
they're
guy,
all good.
Oh yeah, this guy has foundations breaking off the back of homes.
Oh.
And the guy on his own home inspection report wrote bad paint in the bathroom, and then that's it.
Oh,
there was
God.
nothing about the
Oh,
foundation
boy.
or
Yeah.
you know. And these are $600,000 to $1.2 million lodges, and some people save their whole lives to buy these.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're not good. And
Yeah.
they're using home inspectors that are either not trained or the contractor talks them out of it. It's a brand new house. Why do you need an inspector? Well, it's because you built 60 houses this year. You never visited a single one of them. You have illegal aliens building them, and they don't care.
Yeah, okay.
You know, so it's getting done and pushed out. And I don't mean to pick on illegal
Yeah.
I know.
immigrants.
Yeah.
We understand.
Yeah,
You know,
they're trying to,
but the
find
kind of
it.
quality of help we have these days is subpar.
It's kind of like you get whoever you can
You get who you get, and
Yeah.
that's who you're stuck with. And some of these people are out of state. So they're going off this builder's word, and they've never seen the house, so they accept the
There's
house.
no accountability after
and then
the
here
fact.
come the issues, and they're stuck with the home.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's a big
Well, I'm
problem
calling
in
you
Missouri.
if I need one.
Yeah, I would call me
Yeah.
too.
So how do people get a hold of you?
I have a web page. I have a phone number. You know, it's 870-808-8188, or just simply Vigilant Inspection Services. I'll come up all over the internet. I'm pretty
Are you
consistent.
on Facebook? Did you say
I'm on
something about
Facebook.
Facebook?
Yes,
With
ma'am.
Vigilant? Is it under Vigilant?
Vigilant Inspection Services.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Spell Vigilant, because I spelled it wrong earlier.
You're going to make me mess up now. Vigilant.
L-A-N-T.
Vigilant.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Vigilant.
not vigilante.
Vigilant.
I'm a law-abiding citizen for the most part. I do switch
Well, it sounds like
lanes.
you're a vigilante in some respects, where you're trying to find the truth.
Sometimes.
And
Yes, sir. People kind of think that I'm a little aggressive, or I'm after attention when I put them things on the internet, of other people's homes. All I'm trying to do is raise awareness. I mean, people don't realize this goes on in new home construction.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
They think it's all up to date, everything's fine, everything's brand new.
Right.
And you know what? It's not. I've been in homes built in the 80s and 90s that are built 10 times better
Oh yeah.
than any home in the year 2000.
Wow.
And part of that is the increase in materials. When
You buy
COVID
cheaper.
started,
Cut-
a piece of plywood was $5.
Yeah.
It's $28 now.
Wow.
So the materials are getting less and less and less quality, and they're putting these in
Because
houses.
they want to cut the cost.
They have to.
Right.
They have to. Yeah.
They have to. People can't
Yeah.
afford a house.
Right.
Yeah.
If you think about even a 1,500 square foot house is going to have 40 sheets of plywood on the outside. That's $30 a piece.
Yeah,
That adds
up.
up
Yeah.
real quick,
Yeah.
and it gets to where people can't
Wow.
afford it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we appreciate you coming in today.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
no problem.
thank
I
you.
appreciate the invite. It was good to visit everyone.
Yeah. We'll have you back at some point, maybe, and
Okay.
update us on maybe some of the new technology or
Yes,
whatever.
we're constantly trying to improve. I'm in school right now for termites so that I can
Okay.
inspect for termites in Missouri. That doesn't work in Arkansas.
Oh,
You have
okay.
to be an inspector and an applicator in Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
But in Missouri, you can just get separately
Okay.
certified to inspect
So
for
how big
termites.
is your territory that you inspect?
We go from Harrison, Branson West. For certain realtors or people that I know, I'll travel farther. I've
Okay.
gone to Springfield for people that I know
Oh,
and
okay.
want their home inspected.
All right.
I'll do that. And I don't want to do it all the time, obviously. I don't.
Can people call you and talk person to person?
100%. I talk to everyone. At the
Okay.
end of my inspection report, when I send it to you, I give you my personal phone number. Because I want people to understand. Some people are afraid to ask questions because they don't want to look dumb or seem silly.
Yeah.
So I make it perfectly clear that you're always welcome to call me. I don't care if your home inspection was $300 or $1,200. You have 100% right to call me anytime you want to, and I'll answer you any question you have on your home inspection.
Well, thank you, Aaron.
Thank
wow.
you.
Wow.
That was Aaron Anderson from Vigilant Inspection Services, and you give him a call.
870
870-808-808-8188.
8188. Yeah.
8188. Okay.
870-808-8188. You were reading.
I was trying to read what
It's
I
a lot of
what I read.
eights.
A lot of eights.
Yeah, it'll do that to you.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we have more for you from Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Stay with us.
All right, Dan, that was easy.
Oh, I was early. Hey.
Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. What'd you think about Aaron Anderson?
He's very nice.
Yeah.
I think he's very honest. I think I would use him.
Yeah, I think so.
There.
Yes.
I copied his phone number down.
Good. If you're interested in knowing about a house, then if it's inspected properly or it needs inspecting, or if you walk out and you feel like you're on a boat and you're kind of
you probably need
going one direction instead of the other.
Maybe you should turn around and walk away.
Oh boy, this insurance agent that was murdered the other day in New York City. There's a couple trending news items here. It says, how does anyone in America care that an insurance agent was murdered? And the quotation says, not really. The internet has been reacting to the execution of an insurance company CEO. And how do we put this? Our thoughts and prayers seem to be out of network. Twitter is filled with comments supporting the murder, with some saying it should be a warning to other insurance CEOs. It's hard to find anyone sad about it, and no one's really struggling to imagine a motive either. United Healthcare has 32% claim denial rates and the highest of any insurance company. So I didn't know that.
Well, I've seen some verbiage, some people talking about the fact that,
Oh, really?
That they just think that they can't blame him or can't blame people for wanting to kill him, was what this person said.
I understand if, you have somebody that's, dying of cancer and you just want them to live out their life without pain or something, and the insurance company denies it.
Yet they're making money.
Yeah, they're making money out of it. Of course. I mean, that's what you do. You take your money, and if you never have a claim, the money that you put in goes to a claim that's being paid off.
Right.
So,
but but I might not get my claim paid off.
Here's another insurance related story. Insurance company dumps plan to limit anesthesia during operations.
Yeah, what?
I mean, come on.
Who are these dumb idiots right now? Seriously.
Maybe it's because what's happened this week, but Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield has just dumped a plan to limit how much anesthesia they'll pay for while someone is undergoing surgery. It would have forced patients undergoing complicated procedures to pay out of pocket just to stay under the whole time. But outcry on social media forced them to backtrack, and they wonder why insurance company CEOs are suddenly a target. These are decisions, it is frustrating when you decide on a health plan or whatever plan insurance you have.
You can afford.
And then all of a sudden, the next year, they say, we're changing all of this, or a bunch of stuff. We were covering this, you were getting this benefit, now you're not. I mean, you almost have to shop for this stuff every single year.
You do.
And why is that?
Because they keep changing stuff.
Why would they want to change it?
Why do you think they want to change it? They're going to offer you less for more money.
I think that they see what their payout is, and they say there's too many of this or too many of that. We don't really care about the person. We care about the profit margin. So we're going to cut that out.
I think there's a lot of crap. That's ridiculous to me. Why would you pay for part of your surgery anesthesia and not the second half? Come on.
Yeah,
or whatever.
And a lot of this is individual basis, it's affecting you individually. It's not a crowd thing, and that's why that made them backtrack, is because it became public.
I'm so glad that it did.
Yeah.
Thank you to whoever kept it on social media and blasted it. That's where it serves a purpose.
Yeah.
But
anyway.
Yeah.
Also, it says here how flirting may have cracked the insurance CEO murder case. How flirting.
Flirting?
Yeah. It may have taken a hostile worker to finally crack who killed the insurance company CEO. According to CBS News, The suspect hitched a ride on a bus from Atlanta to New York before executing the head of the United Care Healthcare, and while every surveillance shot of the suspect was observed by a hood and mask, the only picture to have of his face supposedly happened because the person at the desk flirted with him and convinced him to flash her his smile. So there you go.
Oh, my. Well, this is good news, maybe. No one is getting plastic surgery to look like the Kardashians anymore.
As if that were a thing.
It looks like American women have finally had enough of trying to look like a Kardashian.
Oh my
Plastic
gosh.
surgeons across the country now report that the trend of inflating butts, boobs, and lips to look like Kim, Khloe, and Kylie have shifted in what they'll call the de-Kardashianification of America. According to the Hollywood Reporter, clinics are noticing the women are ditching the exaggerated hourglass and injectables for a more athletic and natural look. All those... okay. Yay. I don't care to look anything like a Kardashian, but...
Yeah. But if that's the only thing you have that looks like a Kardashian is big fat lips, you've missed the point. Missed the mark.
Yep.
Oh, Sotheby's auctioning atomic toy that's literally a blast from the past. If you've ever had trouble finding the perfect gift for your little terror, how about a kid-sized radioactive atomic energy lab? They had these back in the 50s. The kit was briefly sold in 1950, and since it comes with an actual uranium, which is a rock.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not considered the world's most dangerous toy.
It's now considered.
It's now considered one of the world's most dangerous toys. But that's not stopping Sotheby's from auctioning it to the highest bidder. The Gilbert U-238 Atomic Energy Laboratory was considered an educational toy for budding scientists until they realized it was actually radioactive. The starting bid is at $5,000.
You know, we used to have like a microscope set, all that had, I don't know, it had something in it. I'm not sure what the chemicals were in there, but I'm sure they ended up all over the floor anyway.
Well, that toy company,
Sotheby's?
Gilbert. Let's see, where was I at?
Gilbert U-238.
The Gilbert company makes the die-cast James Bond 007 car. That's the same company that makes that.
Okay.
So anyway.
You little factoid.
Well, that's just a little bit of fact that just comes up every now and then.
Useless
You ready for a break, or you want to?
Yeah, let's take a break.
You want to take a break?
You do what you want, man. You're in the driver's seat.
I need a reprieve from you.
Okay.
Okay, just for a few seconds. Stick around, stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It's been a fun Friday, and it's been a fun week.
It's been a fun week.
Okay.
Keep talking.
All right. Well,
I'll keep making fun.
I hope everybody has a great weekend.
Me too.
Yeah, do something. I know it may rain, right? It's supposed to rain tomorrow, or
is it? Oh, damn. I don't know. It's in the
No,
floor.
I don't think so. I think
not
it's
tomorrow.
That's in the beginning of the week.
No.
Next week. Yeah, I'd like to see some rain. Be nice if we saw some snow before Christmas.
You think that's going to happen?
You know, as a kid, I always wanted this. I just almost begged it to snow on Christmas.
Very rarely, I think now that I can recall, did it snow on Christmas. I think I remember it more in my youth, happening more than my adulthood, and that's probably, who knows why. But yeah.
Yeah. You remember as a kid when you got up to Christmas morning and you made a beeline right for the presents, and you just wanted to open them all right then without anybody there.
Yeah.
You know,
of course.
And your mom says, "No, you're not doing that."
Would you go wake up your parent?
Yeah, I want Christmas now.
What we would go wake up our mom, and heck, she'd just been to bed, probably not very long because she's putting stuff together.
Yeah. Now, did you do the traditional thing where you put a glass of milk and a cookie out for?
Of course I did. Somebody ate it.
We never did that. I didn't realize that until I was grown. I didn't know.
Yeah, we did.
I saw it from another family perspective.
And Santa always found it.
Yeah. Did you wash your feet and all that shit? You need to clean your feet.
Why do I have to clean my feet?
Well, I mean, he would check under the covers to make sure that you were clean.
Who?
Santa. You didn't know that?
Who told you that?
I think my mom told me. She said, "Need to wash your feet because Santa will check."
She just tried to get you to wash your feet, Dan.
Well, it was one of those things. If you're not taking baths and clean, then you're a bad boy.
Oh, you're on the naughty list.
Naughty list. That's right.
No,
So,
I'm not
clean
familiar
feet.
with that.
Well, you know.
I think you just made it up.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No.
You never know. You make a lot of stuff up.
Yeah.
So.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
Everything that comes in my brain is an actual fact. It's reality to me.
There's a bug up there.
A bug in December?
Yes.
What?
Is it a fly?
You just wanted me to look the other way so you could make a face at me. That's why.
Yeah, that was it. I wanted to. Whoa. Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any? Oh, so I remember seeing a video on Facebook. And it's in relationship to this, I believe. A mom on a flight to Brazil got the shock of her life when social media turned against her. Her toddler was throwing...
Why would they do that?
I'll tell you why. Her toddler was throwing a tantrum because he wanted to sit in a woman's window seat.
Let him.
The family had a window seat, but he wanted the stranger's window seat. When the stranger, now identified as Jennifer Castro, refused to move, the mom began filming Castro in an attempt to shame her, calling her disgusting. But people on the internet turned on the mom, saying she was selfish, rude, and entitled. And then 200,000 of them followed Jennifer Castro on her socials in support. So people, you know what? I would not have gotten. I don't know. You have a window seat. I'm not. You know what?
I see videos like that, and I wonder, boy, you have really got some cojones to stand up and make a fool of yourself. But you know,
in front
it
of
happens every
everybody.
day. Did you hear about the 74-year-old gives birth?
Well, sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
74.
Well, it's okay. It's a bird that gave birth.
Okay.
People get very upset when they hear about someone over the age of 50 giving birth. And this story is about a 74-year-old new mama. But calm down. It's not a person. It's a bird, an albatross to be exact. The name is Wisdom, and she lives on an island on Hawaii. The wildlife organization who cares for her says she has a new younger partner, and at 74, Wisdom has just laid another egg. You should tweet about this if you.
I wonder what their lifespan is.
I don't know. Do they? I didn't know that chickens stop or birds ever stop laying eggs.
Mine will.
Oh, I mean temporarily.
Well, but as they age, they tend to, I think, not.
So if you lay an egg, you're still fertile? Is that? I would assume, right?
I'll have to go to my bird book and check that out.
Okay.
Damn.
All right.
I don't know.
Did you study bird anatomy when you were doing your nursing?
I did not. I didn't even cut one open.
You should have.
We cut open a cat, though. I mean, we dissected a cat.
Was it alive when you did
I think
it?
that was in Sherry Gibbon, in her class.
It was alive?
No, it was not alive.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Well, I asked you and you said yes.
Oh, I was answering something else.
Oh,
okay.
See what I have to deal with, folks?
It's pitiful. New satellites will fake the solar eclipse. So you don't really have to have a solar eclipse anymore, I guess. Why would scientists launch two expensive satellites just to fake a solar eclipse, do you think? Are you listening?
Well, I am. As many satellites that Elon Musk is putting up, I can see where it would block out the sun.
The European Space Agency says that two satellites will fly about 500 feet apart and line up with the sun, so one completely blocks the sun while the other can study its corona for up to 6 hours at a shot. On the ground, scientists usually only get a few minutes max.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Don't block it too long. Our vitamin D levels will go down.
Mine already. Well, yeah. Yeah.
You know what today is?
It's Friday.
International
December
Sweater
6th.
Festival.
It's sweater weather.
Sweater vest day.
It's sweater weather.
Yeah, sweater weather. Also, it's St. Nicholas Day, recognizing the 3rd century saint.
Okay.
Okay. And go ahead.
Mitten Tree Day.
Mitten Tree.
Celebrates the gift of warmth.
Ah.
Like the 3 little kittens who lost their mittens.
Oh, boy.
You know?
National Pawnbrokers Day, celebrating the last hope to get some cash before the Christmas season starts. You need some money for Christmas presents? Go to the pawn shop.
There you go. National Microwave Oven Day. It was originally called the Rad Range.
Oh.
So, there you go.
1945 when it first came out.
Yeah.
Faux Fur Day, first day of December, the first Friday of December. Fake fur is invented in 1929.
Faux Fur Friday.
They made it out of 3 squirrels.
They did not.
Faux, okay?
No, they didn't. Bartender Appreciation Day. Raise a glass to that guy or gal behind the bar. Cheers to my son Robert, because he's a bartender.
What do you call those guys?
Bartenders.
I mean, the drinkologists.
Mixologists.
Mixologists, okay.
Yeah.
Saturday is National Slime Day, National Cotton Candy Day, and then International Civil Aviation Day.
Okay. Sunday is the anniversary of the Hollywood sign. Pretend to be a time traveler day. You might like that.
Oh, I'd love that.
National Brownie Day. And whatever. I'm done.
Okay.
We're done.
All righty. Hey, guys. Plan
Thanks
your
for joining
weekend.
us.
Get out and have a good time. We certainly will.
Stay warm.
And we'll see you on Monday.